This is BNN, the Bennington News Network.
So there are a lot of issues that we talked about, but think about all the ones that we didn't talk about. We didn't talk about poverty in Bennington, which is unfortunately the real issue that has to be addressed. We didn't talk about our schools, which are challenged in some ways. We didn't talk about housing, which in the context of where we want to live and can afford to live. All of these they permeate all of the discussion. And frankly, it's like a three-legged stool. We really need a fourth leg. And all I can do is ask the community and the board and managers for all of us to work together to address each and every one of those. And I'm not sure how we prioritize other than make them all priorities. And again, we have only so many hours in a day and so many meetings a year, but I think that is something we have to do. And I hope that the next select board takes upon itself to address various areas through maybe more use of subcommittees. I don't think we've done a very good job as a board to deal with those types of things on a subcommittee reporting back basis. So I'm hoping the board will be, and hearing these folks up here, you're going to be well served that they're elected, because they are ready, willing, and able to step up and deal with these critical issues for our future. Thank you very much for coming in.
Well, Tom, I agree. I agree with you in that I think that we didn't talk about poverty, we didn't talk about schools, we didn't talk about housing. I think what we did talk a lot about tonight was economic development, and economic development is sort of an umbrella term for a lot of things that we want to see change. I think I would love for us to talk more about the education and training opportunities in this community. I love the fact that we are not a college town, but we are a town full of colleges and the tech center, and that there are so many opportunities that high school students and adults could take advantage of and may not know how to take advantage of. And I would love to see us promote learning as a cultural norm in this community. I would also like to see us spend a lot more energy thinking about how do we really address the 15 to 35-year-old population. So what do we have outside of the schools for after school, for middle school and high school youth? How can we build on what we have in our rec center and make some new connections so that there's more for kids to do that is both positive and engaging? How do we use the young professionals that we have in this community to engage other young professionals so that we're both retaining and we're building what we have in this community? So I think there are a lot of issues, and it's very hard to figure out how to include all of them. But I think I think we live in exciting times. We're in a moment of transition, and I think it's going to be very positive in the future. Thank you.
I'm a believer in Bennington in the past. I'm a semi-history buff, the present and the future. And I think our future can be bright, but I think we have to be proactive. I think we have to work together. We've heard a lot about that tonight. We have a lot of challenges, and part of it is starting off to prioritize perhaps the challenges. You can't do them all at once. I referred to journey earlier, to the long journey. We need to start firming up that long-term vision and then prioritizing what are the largest challenges and how do we work together. I think we have a great opportunity to speak out and to help shape and reshape the culture. We have a strong history. We've got strong people now. We've got great organizations. We have a lot of resources, but which can help redefine the positive approach of going forward. And that's reaching out to the young people, the young professionals, and all age groups, so that we all can work together, and we need to work together if we're going to move this ship forward. But I think we can do that. I think we've got the talent, and I look forward to the opportunity to be a part of that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like a lot of things that have been said by my predecessors here tonight. I like the multiple priority piece. I like the fact that we're living in a time of rapid change that we have a hard time keeping up with. I like the sense of past, present, and future. But the reality is that the statistics are against us. The statistics of a stagnant population that's projected in all of southern Vermont to drop rather than grow. The statistics of a shrinking skilled workforce. The statistics of poverty. All of those things we face as a community. And the day-to-day task, the day-to-day problem is that we just get weighted down with all of that. I think the only way that we can move forward is to lift our eyes up and see all the positive things that happen in our community and revel in those. And that's the only thing that's going to give us the energy to tackle the immense problems that we share with every community in this nation. We're not unique, and we don't have to invent new ways to solve problems. I think the biggest factor is having us come together and get behind a common vision and tackle things a day at a time, a piece at a time. Get across finish lines, not just that one finish line that's way out and seems impossible to reach. The last thing I want to say, as you leave here tonight, I hope that you will sort of take the process, the conversation back to your water coolers or to your living rooms or to your neighborhoods. We need to be engaged in a community in this process, and you people can be the start of that. I thank you very much.
The first thing I'd like to say is I'm honored to be at this table with all of these people, and I would be honored to serve on the select board with any of them. I'm going to use my time to get to know you a little bit better. I love living here. We've lived here for a long time, and I've been thinking about doing this for a long time because of that passion that I have for this community, and the opportunity to campaign with Jeannie Jenkins down there was a wonderful thing. I feel like I know the community well. We've lived here for a long time. I've been on the school board, been involved in many community activities throughout the time we've been here. Many of you know that I'm not afraid to speak up. I'm not afraid to ask questions. I'm not afraid to entertain new ideas. I want everyone to benefit from the work of the select board and the community. I want everyone to benefit from the decisions that we make. For the whole spectrum of the whole community. I'm willing to think large, to dream, to explore ideas. And I know it's kind of cliche, but I feel like if the select board and the school board and the BCRC and all the B acronyms that we have in our town, if we were all rowing in the same direction, we could accomplish great things, and that's my dream. That's what I really hope can happen, and hopefully I'll be able to serve on the select board to help that happen. I know the learning curve will be steep for me. I have a whole lot to learn, but there's incredible people on the select board now, hopefully that will remain, and I know that they'll mentor me and teach me, and I will listen to them. So thank you.
Now we're done. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone, the candidates, the moderators, and the presenters, and mostly for you guys for coming out and all of us getting smarter on the issues. And I'd like to just give all our folks a big round of applause. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you.